All right, so it's gonna be all legs. So literally, I posted the board. It's 12 exercises, but we're also gonna do a warm up together at the beginning. Oh yeah, I didn't set the timer for that. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So I need to add 6 more on here. And then we're gonna, so that's 54. There we go, that's better. Okay, so, but we'll do a warm up together too to make sure everybody's legs are good and warmed up, because I know y'all just watch me and you don't get moving. So, all right, so we're gonna start with prisoner squats. Will be our first exercise. We'll move back some. So your hands will be behind your head. It's just right outside shoulder distance, and you're just squatting and sweeping. So making sure here when you go down in that squat, you're not tipping forward. You're sinking straight down and straight up. And those hands are directly behind your head, okay? Number 2 is gonna be a Cossack squat. So a lot of you might have saw that on the board like, what's that? It's kind of similar to a lateral lunge. However, your booty is not going out and back, and your opposite foot is flexing, okay? So you're stepping out, rotating, let me see if I can get in here, rotating that foot, see this foot? Yep, up, and then you're sitting straight down into that other leg. Woo! I didn't step far enough. Straight down into that other leg. So your booty's not rocking back, your chest is not dipping forward. You're going straight down into this side. Then you're gonna keep those legs extended, pop the other foot out, same thing on the other side. So you may not be able to get as low as me. This is all about the flexibility in those hips. So as you get warmer, that body may allow you to get a little bit deeper, but you wanna make sure this knee that you're bending does not pop in, okay? And does not roll way over that toe. So you're sinking straight down into it. If you struggle with that, then you can just take it to our regular lateral lunge, take that flex of the foot out and just hinge here and get that lateral lunge working, okay? Then we have a glute bridge with a walkout. This one's really fun. So if you have bands, you can always make these moves more challenging. At home, I'm doing this all body weight simply because some people literally have nothing. So I want to show that you can still get a good workout with no equipment at all, okay? So you're going to be in your hip bridge, chorus type, flexing feet, and you're going to slowly march your feet out. March, level them up, march, level them up as far as you can go with those feet, stretching those hamstrings, and then you're going to march them back in. Making sure you engage that core too to protect that lower spine, that lower back, because as you walk out and in, it's going to put pressure on there if you're not squeezing. All right, that's going to work those hamstrings and those glutes. Then we're going to do a lunge with a kickback. So it's going to be a reverse lunge, or actually, no, hold on. Sorry, I just made this up last night and I'm not. Okay, forward lunge, and then that back leg is going to kick. Then you're going to come straight back into that lunge, step it in, alternate. Front leg, step it forward to a forward lunge. Then the back leg that is down is going to kick back. Then step it down and in. So lunge, kick back foot, step down, step in. Lunge, kick back foot, step down, step in. Okay, so working that glute in 2 different ways with the kick back and that step in. Then we have a step out squat. So you're going to go down into your squat, that chest is up, and you're just going to step it out, staying low, and back into a narrow squat. Out to a wide squat, into a narrow squat. Okay, so start narrow, out to wider, into narrow. Alternating sides. The rounds are a little bit shorter today. It was only 35 seconds. So our goal is to try to stay in it there, okay? Then we have donkey calf raises. All right, so you're gonna need something to lean on for these, and I thought I had the bench in there, but I don't, so let me rotate this a little bit. There we go. All right, so you're gonna need something to lean on for these calf raises, and perhaps something to elevate your feet. Not necessarily to elevate your feet, but it makes it a little more challenging if you do. I'm gonna elevate your toes, so I'm gonna put a plate here. But you're gonna lean forward. The further you lean, the more, hey, I'm sticking my booty out, y'all. The more activation you're gonna get in that lower part of your calf, okay? So, leaning over, then you're gonna stretch the heels down, and then come way, way, way up on those toes. Pause for a second or two, bend down for that stretch, and then boom, all the way up on those toes. Even while you're hinged here, making sure you're thinking belly button to spine, squeezing in. If you don't have anything to lean on or anything to elevate your feet, you can always just do regular calf raises, but those are going to target the little lower portion of that calf, okay? Then we got surrender squats. So again, those hands are going to come here. You're going to go down to the floor, up to your squat. Alternating sides each time, but staying low in that surrender. Then we have a sumo squat. We'll go wide stance, toes slightly out, boom, just down and up, making sure that you tuck those hips and squeeze those cheeks. Whoop. Then we have a split squat. So one leg will be forward, one will be back. You're just going to drive straight down and straight up. Okay? If you want to make it more challenging, you can put this back foot up. Okay, I'm not going to today because I'm going to do more legs tomorrow. So then we got fire hydrants. So you'll be down on all fours. One hip's going to open, just like so. Fire hydrant. If you want something a little more challenging, you can lift, kick out, in, down. But you're controlling that leg the whole time, not just flinging the leg out there, but controlling it, lifting with your glute, okay? Using your glute to lift the leg. Slowly kick out so that glute is working. Back in, back down. We'll do one side. Then we'll have kickback. So since you did one side for your fire hydrant, make sure you switch sides on your kickback because we're not going to do these moves again until we get back to the bottom, okay? So then you have your glute kickback. Again, like I said, if you have bands at home, you can add them. I'm doing everything with just body weight today. Okay, so kicking up, making sure you keep that foot flexed, working that under butt. So with the fire hydrant, we're working the outer booty. With the kickback, we're working the under booty. Okay, and then we're going to do an adductor leg lift. So you're going to lay all the way down. Okay, using this arm to kind of prop you up. Other hands on the floor. Top leg is in. Bottom leg is straight out. Again, if you have bands, you can make this more challenging. And you're just going to lift and squeeze with that bottom leg. So if you lift up, feel that hold here and back down. So we're working this inner thigh here. Lift, hold, down, but don't let it tap the mat, and then lift, hold, down, but don't let it tap the mat, okay? So making sure that you alternate sides the next time we come through it. I know there's some newer moves, so just follow along with me, and we'll get this, guys. It's 35 seconds of work. You get it a little extra breather since it is literally all legs. So we're going to start, though, with just a basic warm-up, some squats, calf raises, things like that to get all parts of our lower body warmed up before we really get into the workout, okay? So I'm about to start this timer. Y'all ready for this? I hope so. All right, 8 seconds, then we're going to start with just a regular squat. Nothing fancy, just squatting it out. For our warm-up, here's our warm-up, squats. 35 seconds of squats. So just down and up, nice and controlled. We're not going fast. We're just getting that body warm. So you're not going for your super low squat right now either. We're just warming up those hip flexors and those glutes. Hinging here, warming up the knees. Just going slow and controlled here to warm that body up. After this, we have calf raises, just a standard calf raise. Again, nothing fancy. Just getting that whole lower body warmed up. All right, there's your rest. Shake it out. Ready for just a standard calf raise. Flat on the floor, no weight. Just warming up those calves. 3 seconds. Here we go. Just up and down. Making sure that core is engaged though. You're lifting up. Breathing through here. I don't know if you can hear my music. Sorry if you're not into streaming music and you can hear it, because that's what I'm listening to. I haven't gotten to listen to my music all week because my son's been working out with me some for PE. So, we got 5 more seconds. My music's kind of explicit. After this, we have just a standard hip bridge. So you're going to lay it all the way down on the floor. Nothing fancy. Let those hands rest on the floor for extra push off. And we're just hinging, feeling the squeeze up top for a couple of seconds, and then slowly releasing it down. You want to go all the way to the floor with this one, because we are just warming up. So all the way down, re-engage that core, re-engage those glutes, and lift, Back down, re-engage and lift. Each time thinking belly button to spine, pelvic tilt just like you do in a squat, and lift. Once this becomes more natural, you won't have to think about it so much. Your body just automatically does it. Let's get one more. Nice. All right. Now we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit, make them a little more challenging. Those were basics. Now we're going to do jump squats. Back into our warm-up, or squat with a toe raise. Here we go, y'all. Keeping that warm-up going. It's only 35 seconds, but still taking them slow. But this is getting that those fast twitch muscles going. Warm them up, warm them up. Woo. Luckily, we don't have jump squats in our actual workout because, whoa. My legs are not awake yet. Woo. We got 8 more seconds. Take it to that toe raise if you need to. 2, 1. All right. Shake those legs out. We have just a regular alternating lunge. Step it forward or back, but alternating those legs. Here we go. Step it out and together. Still warming up here. We only have one more warm-up move, and then we'll get into the actual workout portion. If your heart rate's up on your warm-up, that's a good thing. That means you're working hard. Woo! I'm falling. Trying to turn my workout on while I do these. So I don't want to miss out on any of that work. We got 8 seconds. Working through here. After this, we got butt kicks. So it's going to be just like we've done with that band before. With that athletic stance, those knees will be bent and you're just kicking back towards your butt. So we're just warming up that booty a little bit more. And those quads right here. This is our last warm-up move. And then we're going to go into those prisoner squats. Remember, those prisoner squats are just a regular squat with your hands behind your head. Keep those knees bent the whole time on this one. Slightly hinged forward. Core is still engaged, but you're kicking that booty. Kick the booty. Kick the booty. Work it out. Really driving the heel toward the butt cheek. Going straight up toward that butt, not across the body, not out, straight up. All right, now we're in the workout, guys. Ready? Prisoner squat. Prisoner squat. Hands up. Relaxed traps though. Hands are up, and you're just squatting and squeezing, getting low, challenging the depth of that squat, but not allowing that chest to come down. The hips are coming down, not the body. You want to keep that nice natural curvature of the spine as you go down. All right, our bodies do not naturally curve like this, guys. Sit down in it. See that spine? That's what you want. Straight down, straight up. We got 5 more seconds. And then we got the Cossack squat. All right, this is more challenging. Remember, you can do a lateral lunge, just like a lateral lunge. Or you can challenge yourself with these. Go slow to start. Starting with a wide stance. Pivoting that foot and driving down, driving down. Don't let that knee rock in. Slow, controlled here until you get the motion of it. Again, this is not about going fast, but you should feel that stretch all the way through the hamstring here. And in this quad here, lifting up. Rotate sides. I'm taking it nice and slow, because I have to go a little bit wider. I have a lot of flexibility in my hips. Once you get used to it, you could go real low, okay? I can go lower on one side than I can on the other. Oh, woo! Then we got that glute bridge walkout. So, laying it all the way down on your back. Hips are up. Feet are flexed. We're going to walk it out. Slow, controlled here. Heels are walking. Hips are up. Walk it out as far as you can. Squeeze and then walk it backward. So the foot you stepped with last is the foot that's walking back in first. Keep those hips high. Woo. Again, this can be made more challenging with a band if you have a band. I'm doing everything just body weight today for those that have no equipment at all, to show you that this can still be challenging and effective, okay? All right, we got a lunge with a kickback. So remember, that's a forward lunge and then kicking your back leg. I'm already creating sweat angels, y'all. So lunge, tilt and kick, down, step in. Forward lunge, tilt, kick, down, in. Alternate legs, lunge, tilt, kick, back to your lunge, step in, lunge. If you need to take the kick out, just make it an alternating lunge. But keep working. We're hitting different angles of that glute by adding that kick in there and challenging that hamstring a little bit. That's it. Good job, y'all. All right, step out squat. Shake those legs out. Gonna get down in our squat. Step the foot out and in, staying low. We're down, chest is up, step out to a wider squat, in to a narrower squat, out to a wider squat, in to a narrower squat. Keeping those hips low, step it out and in. Not just stepping and pulling it back in, but stepping, putting your weight on it, and then stepping it back in. Stepping, put your weight on it so you level up like a normal squat. Step it back in. Out. Back in. Let's get one more. Out. Woo. Back in. Those legs are on fire. All right, we got those donkey calf raises or just a regular calf raise if you don't have something to lean on. But we're going to lean. Stick that booty out. And here we go. Down. Way up. On those toes. Stretch it. Squeeze it. Flexing that core too. The lower down you go on those elbows or whatever you're leaning on, the more stretch you're going to feel in those calves. Get up there on those toes. We got 5 more seconds. This is a good place to focus on bringing that heart rate down a little bit. Woo! Nice. All right. I'm sweating everywhere. We're only on round 1. All right, we got surrender squats. So remember, knees are coming down to the floor. And then back to your squat, so you're not fully extending. Down, down, up, up. Stay in your squat. Opposite leg then goes down, down. Control. Do not bang that knee into the floor. Control it. So the last foot to step up is the first foot to go down, down, up, up. Stay low. Down, down, up. Keep those arms up. Do not put pressure on those legs. You got this, guys. Come on, 5 more seconds. Stay in it. Breathe through. Finish that rep out. Get up. Woo! All right. Shake those legs out. We got sumo squat. Wider stance. Toes slightly out, but not super wide, okay? It's not a plie squat. It's a sumo. So toes are only slightly out. And we're down. And we're up. Controlling. Again, making sure here we're not tipping. We're sinking in. Sink down. Stand up. Tuck. Squeeze. Okay? It's not an over-exaggeration. It's not a thrust of the hips. It is a pelvic tilt. Small movement. Tilt and squeeze. Tilt and squeeze. Okay? I'm not arching my back when I do this. It's just the pelvis moving. Woo! All right, we got that split squat. Choose which leg you want to do. And remember which one you start with. I have more balance on this one. So I'm going to start with this one so that it looks good. There you go. Drive it down. So remember, you're not straight on. Your feet aren't one behind the other. That's not how your hips go. That's not how your legs should go. All right? Straight out of that socket. One slightly off from the other, just like a railroad track. Okay? You got the 2 lanes on that track. That's where your legs should be. So that way it helps with balance. If you need to hold on to something, tap the wall a little bit, but let the legs do the work here. Don't lean on it. Just use it for a little extra balance. All right, fire hydrant. Since I was working that back leg, I'm going to fire hydrant with the opposite leg, okay? So we're down. On all fours, cores tight. You're lifting up. If you want to challenge yourself, kick out. In, down, using your glute to lift here and kick, okay? Slow, controlled, lift, kick, in, down, lift, kick, ooh, in. My booty's on fire already, y'all. You got a band to this, oh, the burn would be really real, but we're only on round 1. So, I'm sticking with body weight the whole time just to show you guys what the burn is like. All right, kick back, so I'm gonna switch booty cheeks because I don't wanna completely kill one and then have to go through all those other moves first, so. Kick back, I'm gonna turn kind of at an angle here so y'all can see. My knee stays bent the entire time. I'm pushing through the ceiling with my heel. Okay, so I'm not straightening the leg out. I'm pushing through with my heel. That's gonna get that underbutt. That's what we want, okay? Lift that booty up. Push through the ceiling with the heel. Flex it hard. Flex that foot. If you got a limp foot, you're not gonna get the same kind of booty flex as with that flex foot, okay? Drive it up. Breathe through it. Get up there. You should feel a burn here with just a few if you really flex that foot hard. All right, then we got that adductor leg lift. So we're gonna lay down, prop ourselves up on our opposite arm. Top foot's in front. Bottom leg is flexed and lifting. Controlling that lift. Raise it, lower it. Raise it, squeeze, lower. The inner thigh should be working here, okay? It's a small movement. It's a very small movement, okay? But if you get that hold up top, you're gonna feel that muscle working, controlling it up and down. Up, feel the squeeze. Control it down. We got 5 more seconds. Breathe through it. All right, we're back to the top with prisoner squats. I'm leaving sweat everywhere. That was only round 1, guys. Prisoner squats, hands behind the head. Not pushing forward on yourself, just resting here, just resting, okay? Down in that squat, and up. Down, and up. Down. Keeping that good curvature of the spine. Tilt and squeeze up top. Controlling each rep. Woo, I know it burns, guys. But we got work to do. Home, no weight, leg workout. They're very effective if you focus on that form. All right, Cossack squat. Remember, wide stance, outside of shoulder distance. Toes are turned out here, just like we would if we were doing a plie squat, because then you're going to rotate, flexing that foot, chest stays up. Ooh. Woo, these are challenging, guys. Once you get the feel for it, you can go a little bit lower. My first 1 or 2 are always, and it's not about going fast here either. Focusing on pulling up. Ooh, with that inner thigh. Woo! Flex that foot. Get down in it. I'm focusing more on trying to go as low as I possibly can and not how many reps I get, okay? So I only got like, what, 4 reps? But I felt the burn in those inner thighs and those hamstrings. All right, glute bridge with a walkout. Here you go. Bridge up. Squeeze butt cheeks. Squeeze abs. Slowly step it out. 1, 2, make those legs even. 3, one should step out, the other should meet it. Now bring it back. Make sure you got that squeeze and the booty's not on the floor. Bring it back in. Stepping it in. Hips go higher as you bring those feet closer to the body. And then you do it again. Step out. Flex feet. Step out. Step out. Now bring it back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that core. Woo! Oh yeah. All right, we got those alternating lunges with the kickback. Take your kickback out if you need to. Forward lunge. Kicking back leg. Lunge. Tip. Kick. In. Lunge. Kick. Down. In. Say it to yourself if you need to. Keep it slow. Keep it controlled. Remember, when you're kicking, your foot is flexed. It's not a noodle leg, okay? Put power behind it, all right? Even though you don't have weight, doesn't mean you can't get a good workout. Doesn't mean you can't add power, okay? Put power in there. Woo. All right, we got step out squats. I'm sweating. I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit. All right, step out squat, starting narrow. Down that squat. Step out to one side, chest stays up. Step it. Find that squat for a sec, come back in. Breathing through here, step it out. Back in, come turn sideways. Step it out. Back together. Out. So making sure we're staying low, like parallel, but we don't want to be way down here. This takes the challenge out of it, okay? This is not what we're working for. We're working for control with those legs. So you want to be about parallel, not way down here, okay? That's not a challenge. That actually makes it easier on those quads. All right, donkey kick calf raises or regular calf raises. I'm gonna kind of go from the back here. All right, hinge it over. Those toes are up. Stretch at the bottom. And then all the way up on those toes. Feel that squeeze for 2 seconds before you take it back down. Up, squeeze. 2. Slow release. Up, squeeze. 2. Slow release. Really getting up as high as you can on those toes. Got 10 more seconds. That's enough time for one more good one. Get up. Nice. Woo. All right, where are we at? Surrender squat. Down to those knees. Back up to that squat. Woo, I stood up too fast. A little dizzy. Here we go. Down, down. Up. Stay in your squat. Then back down. Down. Up. Stay in the squat. This knee just came up. It's going right back down. 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 Up. I'm going to put my hands up to keep me from putting weight on my knees. Okay? You can put hands here. You can put it behind your head. This keeps you from wanting to put pressure on those legs when it gets more challenging. Stay with it. 5 more seconds. Finish that rep out. Get up into that squat and hold. Woo! Oh man. All right, we got that sumo squat. Sumo squat. Wide stance, but toes only slightly turned out. And sitting it down, squeezing it up. Don't do what I just did that first one and fall into it. I lost my control. We're controlling it down and up, down and up. Your lower body is the biggest muscle group in your body, okay? So if you ignite your entire lower half, you're gonna really get a good fat burn, a good post-workout burn all day long if you work hard, okay? But you've gotta ignite that entire lower body. You've gotta really push. Gotta work through here. All right, we got split squat. Making sure you switch legs. I'm not as balanced on this leg, so I may hold on to something just to make sure I get enough solid reps. But I don't want to touch my mirror, so never mind. I'll just slow it down if I need to. You're up on that back toe the entire time. You can't see my toe right now, but I'm on my toe the entire time. The back quad is the one feeling that work here. You may feel a little in this front leg, but the majority of the work should be right here in this front quad as you drive down, or this back quad, not front quad, back quad. Back leg quad, there we go, that makes more sense. All right, fire hydrant. Make sure you switch sides. So I started with that side, we go this side. Woo! Fire hydrant, stick that booty out. Here we go. Lifting with the glute and kick. Slow control here, okay? We're not lift, kick, in, down, lift, kick. That ceases to use the glute. That's using more of the leg. We're using our booty here. Use that booty, so go slow. Let the booty do the lifting. Let the booty control the movement. If you let the booty control it, you're really gonna feel the outside of that butt cheek burning. Even on your base leg, you should feel that outside butt cheek burning. All right, We got kickback, so switch to that opposite leg for your kickback. Getting that booty work some more. Here we go. Flex foot, kick up. It does not tap the ground, it stays elevated. Straight back up. Okay? Kick through that heel, flex that butt cheek, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of twisted because I'm trying to watch, make sure y'all see what you need to do here. But you want to keep your back flat. Don't twist like I was just doing to see the camera. Flatten and squeeze. Keep that back nice and flat. The action bead in that underbutt. Woo! I'm feeling both butt cheeks burning right now because one's got to hold you up while the other kicks. All right, now we got that adductor. So legging down, opposite side from last time, supporting your head. Other foot's in front, other leg is flexed. Underneath, bottom leg is working. Up and down. I don't know if you can see my leg. There we go. Up, hold, down. Up, hold, down. It doesn't have to be a large movement, guys, to be able to feel these muscles working, okay? It's all about controlling and squeezing. The more you squeeze through every movement, the more you're going to feel those muscles working. Squeeze it out, come on. Woo! Round 2 done. We're halfway there, guys. Halfway there. And I'm sweating like crazy. I don't know about y'all, but like literally dripping, leaving sweat marks everywhere. All right, prisoner squat. Here we go. I'm going to turn sideways a little bit. Prisoner squat. Now that I'm really warm, I'm going to get a little lower in my squat, but I'm still going to control. I'm not going to fall into it. I'm going to control it down, and I'm going to control it up and tuck and squeeze. If you're adding pulses at the bottom of your squats, control them too. Shouldn't just be a crazy twerk, okay? It should be a controlled pulse so that that whole lower body feels the movement. Whew. All right, into those Cossack squats, wide stance. Toes are turned out like in a plie squat. Whew. And then you're gonna step, hinge, flex, then sink down. Whew. Ugh. Those are a challenge, so if you need to modify, don't go as low or take it to that lateral lunge. But you should be squatting. It's almost like a single leg squat. One leg is actually in a squatting position. The other is straight, toes flexed. I'm going to get one more on this side, make myself even. You don't have to do a lot of those to feel it, I promise. All right, we got that glute bridge walkout. Down on that floor. Hips are up, core is tight, feet are flexed, and we're slowly stepping out so you feel that booty and those hamstrings doing the bulk of that work, okay? You should feel this in the back of your legs, especially when you get to the end and you're squeezing tight to pull back in. Woo! I feel my hamstrings, guys. They're trying to cramp up on me, but I'm not letting them. So take a deep breath. I'm going back out just a little bit longer. 2 more seconds here. Woo! My hammies are lit up. All right, lunge with a kickback. Lunge with a kickback. One forward lunge. Kick back that back foot. Step it down and in. Alternate legs. Lunge. Kick. Down. In. Lunge. Kick, down, in. Talking to myself like I did when we did kickboxing the other day. Because sometimes my brain and my body don't talk unless I talk. So, I have to tell myself that. A lot of times at the gym when I'm working out, I'm telling myself moves in my head. All right, step out squat. Shake those legs out. Give you a little bit longer rest today, so you can really recover and make sure each move is solid in form, okay? Step out, squat, get down. Now step out. Staying low and back in. Step out. Rock your weight back into that foot before you go back center. In. Making sure you're about parallel here if you can get that low, but not so low that your booty is down, because then that takes the work out of those quads. All right, we want to feel that work right here as we step in and out. You'll feel some glute work, but it's mainly right here in these quads. Woo. Donkey calf raises. If you want to make these a little more challenging, you can go single leg with your donkey calf raise. So get down, one foot's up there, other ankle's wrapped around. Get up on that single toe. Getting way up there, that's it. It's more of a challenge to do one leg at a time because all your body weight is on that leg. So if you want more of a challenge, do that single leg. We're down to 10 seconds. That's enough time for a couple more solid reps for squeeze and release. Squeeze that core. Getting up there. Woo! Oh yeah, that calf is burning now. All right, surrender squats. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Here we go. Down, down. Up, up. Leg to tap. So it's the first one to go back down. Down, down, up, tap in, level off, back down. So not just tapping that foot, but sitting into your squat before you go back down. Down to those knees, controlling those legs. Down, down, up, work. Ooh. 5 more seconds, let's finish up that rep. Sit in that squat, hold for a second. There you go. All right, now we got those sumo squats. Whew. I'm sweating a lot, guys, and this is just body weight. Okay, there's no weights added here. All right, sumo, let's go. Get down in it. And up and squeeze. Tuck and squeeze. The more you squeeze from the bottom, engage, flex, as you're coming up, that's going to get you that extra work. It's going to eat into all that lower body fat. All right? Us ladies, we tend to carry more on the bottom. Okay? So the more you squeeze, the more you're going to light it up. Let's get one more good rep down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way. Tuck, squeeze. Woo! All right, split squat. Back to that leg that we did first. So that would be my left one is forward. Here we go. Drive it. Making sure that back foot is flexed that entire time. Drive that knee down. Stand. Keeping that foot on the toe is what is going to make this back quad work more. Okay? You should feel some of that calf working too because you're popped on that toe. So feeling that whole back leg. My booty's shaking right now, guys. In this position, literally, my butt is shaking. So I'm going really slow so I can maintain my balance because my butt cheek is shaking. All right, we're going to do fire hydrant. So I'm doing opposite leg of the one I just split squat with so that I don't completely kill one side before I move on to the other and have to get through a whole other round of this. All right? So lift, kick, slow, controlled movement here. Slow, controlled movement. Hips are level, booty's lifting, booty's kicking. We're not quitting on ourselves just because we get tired. Take the kick out if you need to, but keep the lift. Okay? That's working this part of your butt cheek right here. You should feel it right across there. That's called your glute med. It's working hard. It's a small muscle. Oh, so you might feel it start to cramp up after just a little bit if you don't use it a lot, okay? But in working all aspects of that butt is what's going to get you that nice rounded look, okay? All right, into that kick back. Here we go. I have sweat all over the mat right now, so I'm slipping in it. You hear my little squeegees? That's me. Woo. I gotta level my hips off. My form's starting to go because I'm getting tired, but I'm focusing on it. You should be too. Focusing on working through the squeeze, flexing that foot hard. Back is leveled off. We're not letting that hip shoot up. Okay? Straight up. 3 seconds. Get another one. Woo! All right, we got one more move here. And then we got one more round. So we got that adductor work. Propping ourselves up. Top foot's in front. Bottom foot's flexed. I'm going to move that way. Out of my way. There we go. Lift and squeeze. Not tapping the floor. Back up. Squeeze. Control it. Lift. Up and down. Boom. Get up. If you want a little extra challenge, you can add a little pulse at the top. Especially since we're just going body weight. That'll make it a little more challenging. I'm feeling it, guys. I hope you're feeling it too. If you're flexing and really focusing on lifting with that inner thigh, you should be feeling that. All right, we got one more round. All 12 of those moves and we're done, guys. Oh, sweat's dripping. Got prisoner squats. Last time for each of these. Here we go. Make sure those hands are up, but not pressing against your head. Resting behind, just like you're being arrested. Okay? Until you put your hands behind your head. That's what we're doing here. Get down in there. Work through. I know we're getting tired. That form may be starting to go, so slow it down. Slow it down. We got 5 more seconds. Woo! 3, 2, oh, all right. Last set of those Cossack squats. Okay. My floor's a little slick over there. I'm afraid to be in that position. So I'm gonna go over a little bit more because these are challenging enough without slipping and sliding on my sweat. I'm gonna go a little bit faster this round and not go as deep so I can get a few more. But you're really using that hamstring and that inner thigh to lift you up. Not tipping forward here, but sinking down. These are challenging, guys. Slow them down or do that lateral lunge. I'm gonna get one more on the other side. Woo! Oh yeah, that burned. All right. Now we got that glute bridge walkout. Last time for that walkout. Here we go. Those hips are thrusted high to the ceiling. Butt cheeks are really squeezed. Feet are flexed. Lots of things to think about here. So take it slow. Step. Line them up. Step. Line them up. Step. Line them up. Feel the squeeze. Tuck it. Feel those hamstrings working. Then bring it back. Slowly. Okay? Like I said, this is not about going fast. This is about engaging every part of that lower body and making it work. Oh, burn. All right, we got that lunge with a kickback. Lunge with a kickback. I'm gonna commit y'all this way. So forward lunge, kick it. I just want to get in y'all's face because I miss y'all. Kick it. And down. In. Lunge it. Kick. In and out. You know you missed me. Don't quit though. Come on. Let's get it. Down. Kick. Woo. Checking it out in the mirror because I can see my booty. Oh yeah. Get in that work, guys. Come on. Oh, if you got a big old booty, say yeah. Woo. All right. Step out squats. Shake those legs out. All right. We're squatting and we're stepping. Making sure we're not down here. Okay? This is not a squat. This is a squat. Back in. Back out. Woo. Yep, my legs are on fire. I gotta shake them out a second. They don't want to stay bent right now because they're shaking real hard. They're shaking real hard. But I'm gonna fight. If I fall down, at least I have padding underneath me. Not just my booty, but the floor is padded in here. Woo! Come on. 3 more seconds. I'm gonna hold right here. All right. Donkey calf raises. Switch into the opposite side if you were doing single leg. I think I remember what leg leg I'm on, I think. Yeah, I do. Okay. So bending over. I'm doing single leg. You can do double or single. It's up to you. Single is a little more challenging. You have more weight on one foot. But just making sure you're getting as high as you can on that toe and pausing at the top to really feel that squeeze. Ugh. We got 5 more seconds. Let's get another one. Get up there. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Woo. Those are done. All right. We're halfway there. Surrender squats. We got 6 moves to go, guys, and we're done. 6 moves. Less than 5 minutes. Here we go. Down to those knees. Up to your squat. Stay low. And then right back down. Boom. Work through. Squeezing that core as you lift that leg. Okay? Your whole body, with the exception of your arms, is working. So those abs engage too when you do leg moves. They're all connected. All right? So the stronger those abs are, the easier some of these glute and hip exercises will be. So when you do these, really focus on your abs too. Woo! All right, then we got sumo squat. All right, I have so much sweat back here. I'm slipping in it. All right, wider stance, toes slightly out. Here we go. I'm taking my hands up so I'm not tempted to put weight on my sad, tired legs because they're angry. Getting down in it. And squeezing it up. My music stopped. But I'm going to keep working because music does not dictate my workout, right? Ugh. Even though in my head it does, but I can't quit now. I'm too close to the finish line. Let's go, guys. Ugh. 3 more seconds. Let's get one more good rep. Get up there. Woo. All right, split squat. Last time for this. This is my weaker side. So I'm going to go slow. Back toe stays popped. Running straight down. Stand and squeeze. Squeeze your butt cheek too. When you stand up, squeeze it. Making that back leg really work. See, I got off balance a little bit, but I recovered. Flexing that core will help. Every time you stand, squeeze. Flex your abs too. Up. We got less than 10 seconds. Get in there. You can do this. Finish it out. Come on, let's get one more. Down. Squeeze up. Woo! Like on fire. All right. Rest of these 3 moves around the floor. All right, so we got that fire hydrant first. We're down. Look at this angle. So lifting, extending, in and down. Not letting that hip lift, just that booty, doing the work. Slow control. You should feel the outside of that butt right here. Lifting your leg up. Lift. Extend. If you need to take the leg extension out, you'll just lift and back down, but don't let that knee tap. Keep that butt cheek working. We got 5 more seconds here. Finish it out strong. Woo! Oh. All right, now we got kickback. Turn this way. See if I can see my front leg. Here we go. Kick back. Ready, set. Flex foot. Drive it up. Squeeze. Even add a pulse up top if you want to challenge it. Maybe not now since you might not have done that on the opposite side. But it's a good little challenge too to get that lower butt burning. Mine's burning, so I don't need to add a pulse. Because holy cow, my butt is definitely feeling this, guys. We got less than 10 seconds. Finish it strong. Getting up there. And we got that adductor. And we're done. Alright, so laying down. Woo! Splits out and flexed. I don't know if you have to see my foot. There we go. Flexing it, and we're lifting. I added some pulses on the other one, so I'll add some pulses here. At the top, 1, 2, 3. Flex that foot hard. Lift it up as high as you can, but using that inner thigh, okay? Not arching your back to lift, using the leg to lift, okay? If this part of your leg is a little weaker, you may not be able to lift it very high, but this is something that you can work on at home, okay? Very easily, and challenge that leg. We got 3 more seconds. Woo! Guess what, guys? You're done. You did it! We did it! Body weight leg day. I don't know if y'all can see this, but wow, I had sweat rolling down my face, y'all. For real. That was all body weight. There's no heat pumping in here. There's no air. It's just, woo, sweating. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I hope you enjoyed that burn as much as I did. I love leg day. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. So, we'll be back live tomorrow morning around 8:30. We'll let y'all know what we're doing. I think I'll probably have Bill and or Moses with me. And yeah, I hope y'all have an awesome day. This will be posted on here and YouTube. I mean, if you have friends that want to work out, you know, tell them about our YouTube channel. Let them subscribe. Come check us out. So that when we get back in the gym, maybe we'll have some new friends. Love you guys. Have an awesome day. And let me turn this off now.